A well-educated wife with experience in suitable gainful job ought not to remain idle solely to gain maintenance from her husband. This is what the Delhi High Court has ruled in its current order while rejecting a wife's appeal for seeking maintenance from her estranged husband. The Delhi High Court has observed that the law does not promote women to sit idle, as well as qualified women with an earning capacity shouldn't claim interim maintenance from their husbands. What was this case all about? The parties got married in December 2019 in New Delhi, and since the husband was working in Singapore, the couple immediately relocated in the same month. However, citing a marital discord, the wife returned to India in February 2021 and filed a maintenance case under Section 125 Crpc, claiming a sum of Rs 3,25,000 per month from her husband. What were the allegations made by the wife? The wife alleged cruelties at the hand of her husband and his family that forced her to return to India. It was also alleged that the husband got the wife's spousal visa revoked and thus she was stranded all alone in Singapore. Further, the wife accused the husband of keeping her valuables in his possession, due to which she was forced to sell all her jewelries and return to India. The wife then claimed that due to financial hardships, she started residing with her maternal uncle after returning to her home country. Accordingly, in June 2021, the wife filed a petition under Section 125 CRPC against her husband, praying for maintenance before the learned principal judge at Saket District Court. The wife also said that the parties got married at a later stage in life, where the woman was 36 and the man was 40 years of age in 2019. The wife admitted that she had acquired a master's degree from Australia in 2006 and also worked in Dubai between 2005 and 2007. However, she argued that post-2007, she was never gainfully employed and that her husband was fully aware of this fact during marriage. On the other hand, the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the husband vehemently opposed the wife's petition, submitting that the same is a gross abuse of process of law and thus liable to be dismissed. The husband argued that his estranged wife is highly educated and capable of earning, and therefore she cannot claim maintenance under Section 125 CRPC merely on the ground that she is unemployed. Adding further, the husband submitted that there is no evidence on record to suggest that the wife has even made any genuine efforts to seek employment after her return to India. On the contrary, the husband claimed that he had lost his job in September 2022 and was currently unemployed. Now, what were the family court findings in this case? The family court went through the evidence on record and remarked on the conduct of the wife, where she had not properly disclosed her education or professional qualifications. The court further noted that the crucial details of the wife's previous employment and self-employed business were brought on record by the husband. The learned principal judge thus arrived at the conclusion that the wife was earning sufficiently prior to marriage. Now, interestingly, the court also noted the WhatsApp chats between the wife and her mother, which were dated 31st December 2020, where the mother was seen chatting with the daughter and saying, "If you get a job, you will not get alimony." Since the wife's plea for maintenance was rejected by the family court, she appealed against this order in the High Court. Now, what were the Delhi High Court observations and findings? At the outset, Justice Chandradhari Singh of the Delhi High Court observed that while adjudicating an application for grant of interim maintenance, the court concerned must be prima facie satisfied whether such case is made out or not. The High Court said, while it is the duty of the husband to maintain his wife despite the circumstances, however, for grant of interim maintenance, prima facie satisfaction is necessary to determine whether the wife is genuinely in need of maintenance and the factors leading to such need of maintenance. The High Court then relied on the lower court findings on the wife's educational qualifications and her previous job profiles. With regards to the WhatsApp chats exchanged between wife and her mother, the Delhi High Court said, regarding the prima facie evidence of deliberate unemployment, the WhatsApp conversation between the petitioner and her mother, legitimacy of which can be determined at an appropriate stage of trial, wherein the mother advises that employment would jeopardize alimony claims, is particularly telling. This communication preceding the maintenance petition strongly suggests a deliberate attempt to remain unemployed to seek maintenance claims. Dismissing the wife's appeal for maintenance, Justice Chandradhari Singh said, "This court is of the view that qualified wives having earning capacity but desirous of remaining idle should not set up a claim for interim maintenance. Section 125 of the CRPC carries the legislative intent to maintain equality among the spouses, provide protection to the wives, children, and parents, and not promote idleness. In light of the same, this court is of the considered view that a well-educated wife with experience in a suitable gainful job ought not to remain idle solely to gain maintenance from her husband. Therefore, interim maintenance is being discouraged in this present case, as this court can see potential in the petitioner to earn and make good of her education. Concluding the matter, the High Court remarked that they were unable to comprehend the fact as to why, despite being able-bodied and well-qualified, the petitioner had remained to choose idle since her return to India. Dismissing the matter, the Delhi High Court ordered, this court encourages the petitioner to actively look for a job to become self-sufficient, as she already has wide exposure and is aware of worldly affairs, unlike other women who are not educated and are completely dependent upon their spouses for basic sustenance. While this order comes as a fresh breather for husbands who have been trapped in this legal extortion by wives, every case is still dependent on the outlook of the judge and how determined he or she is able to set the record straight. You can read the entire Delhi High Court judgment in the description link of this video. Keep following us on our social media handles, that is X, Instagram, Facebook, and Telegram. The ID is @voiceformenin. You can read several other articles and legal judgments on our website, voiceformenindia.com. If you find value in our videos, please consider giving us a like and sharing the same ahead to spread awareness. Lastly, do hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel Voice for Men India so that you can be regularly updated with new videos. That's it from me as of now. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste. Jai Hind.